My name is Chris, and welcome to Lock In with CB. Here we talk about locks, we talk about love, we talk about advice. But today, my friends, we are going to be touching on the subject of locks in love. I want to start a series about that. There are two things that are red flags that can pop up during your lock journey that you should really take heed of. I will say the first one is somebody fetishizing you, somebody, just with you and they're just enthralled in you and they want to be next to you and be all over you just because it's a fantasy. I feel that locks are becoming a little bit of a trend, which is really weird to me because I remember when nobody, was feeling locks. Everybody thought it was dirty. It was not classy. So to find that it is kind of trending, it's very interesting. That's a whole nother video, but for the sake of this video today, I'm gonna stay on topic. I do notice that with the butterfly locks and the soft locks and the locks extensions, people are kind of, finding locks to be a trend. So if you are on your lock journey, be aware of the guy who is fetishizing you because locks are in at the moment. And they usually fetishize this girl. Woke / crystal toting, mother of earth, waist beads, long locks, very easygoing, all encompassing spirit, woke lock girl. She's dope and she's extra beautiful, but she is now somewhat the it girl. I feel like I'm on Pinterest a lot and I see a lot of pins with this boho chic, girl, and she got the locks and they're long and the ends are curly and, she's cool. She got the, nose piercing and she's just the it girl. So ladies, make sure that the guy that is into you and trying to court you, make sure that he wants to be there for you and not for the look, not for you being a boho chic, beautiful girl, because there may be some days where you don't feel like being that girl. I have locks and I'm not that girl. I'm still in jeans. Sometimes I wear tennis shoes and I wear all type of stuff. Like I love different types of clothing and clothing genres. As women, we like to switch it up. We like to try different things and do different things. If you're not that woman all of the time and that's who they want, it's gonna be a problem. The next red flag that I will put up is that you are the placeholder, because they feel like women with locks hold it down. They're down to earth. They're for the brother. They're not materialistic, so they gonna hold you down even if you don't have it all. For example, that pastor, I think his name is Solomon Bucci, and he managed to embarrass the out of his fiance in front of the whole world by saying this, and I quote, "Not the most beautiful, neither are you the most intelligent woman, but I've chosen never to find perfection in anyone else." This asshole goes on to say more and more things that just did not make this tweet any better. When I read the headline, I did not see his fiance at first, and something in the back of my mind, something was like, number one, she's a sister, and number two, she has natural hair. I went a little bit further, and I don't know why, in my soul, I was like, she got locks. I just really feel down in my soul that this sister has locks. Lo and behold, I Googled a picture of Solomon and his wife, and she has locks. Come on. And then black men wonder why women are so afraid to lock their hair, and not even black men, just women in general. We wonder why we're so afraid of locking our hair because we go and we Google a picture of his fiance and she has locks. So we're like, oh my goodness. So this man really feels like locks is not beautiful. What is going on? It's like he put a poster of unintelligent and not beautiful, and the poster is a black woman with locks. I really felt like she was his placeholder. If he was to find someone else that would accept him, and she had a 30-inch bust down lace front wig, or long mixed curly hair, she would be out of there. But he can't find no one as dope as her. She's definitely wife material, so he's going to keep her by his side. He's not a dummy. Make sure that you're not a placeholder for a man who feels like, yeah, you're not the most beautiful, yeah, you have locks or whatever, but as soon as somebody come in with that nice silky European and she treats me just as good as you do, you're out of here. So, your good girl Chris is here to tell you how you can weed out those silly motherfuckers, and you can find you a man who really loves you and your locks. They don't want to be there for the baby lock ugly stage, but they gonna come around when your locks reach your tailbone. So yeah, watch out for those fools. 5 ways you can find real love while on your lock journey, okay? Here we go. Number 1, make sure you find a guy who loves himself. When you find a guy who truly loves himself, and he is a black guy, and he's not mixed or anything like that, he's a black guy and he loves himself, he's gonna love the way you look naturally, because you are a reflection of him. Example, there is this videos going around. I don't even know how this got on my TikTok feed. It's called like a smash or pass type thing that these young kids are doing. This one dark-skinned guy, very kinky coily hair, went up to the light-skinned chick and was like, oh, you my type, da-da-da-da. Then he gets to the dark-skinned chick and goes, oh no, pass, you hella dark. Nigga, what? They were twins. They look just alike. I feel like he was reflecting his self-hate on her when he saw her. He looks in the mirror and he does not like what he sees. So therefore, she mirrored his negativity about himself. But if it was a dude who loved himself, who looked in the mirror and was like, I love my kinky coily hair, I love my skin complexion, I love my thick nose, I love my thick lips, then I feel like it would have been a totally different thing. When you find a man who loves himself, when he looks at you, your natural self, he will accept it because you are a mirror of him and he loves himself. Number 2, listen to his words. Like the pastor Solomon Bucci. Some people had a hard time deciphering if he really meant it or not. And I'm like, listen to this man's words. That is, he threw so much shade at his fiance. It's almost like he disliked her. There is no way that a man that loves his fiance that much will start off a love tribute to her like that, stating, you are not the most beautiful. There's no way. Listen to his words. A man will tell you, if you pay attention, he will tell you. He will stop by and say, hey, oh my goodness, your locks are growing. Or, oh, I love that updo, that lock updo that you have. If it's silence, if he doesn't say anything, I think that's a red flag. I really do. I think that he's just dealing with it. He's dealing with your hairstyle. He think that maybe it's a phase and you'll get through it and you'll move on to something more European, more straighter, more curly. Listen to his words, sis. He will tell you, and you will know, hey, my man is going to stick by me throughout this lock journey. He loves my hair because he knows that it's part of me. 3rd thing, he doesn't mind what you do with your hair. You can cut it off. You can go bald. You can have a TWA. You can cut your locks. You can even add a wig if you want. If that man doesn't care what you do with your hair, he is the one. But there is a but here. There is a but here. He doesn't care what you do with your hair, but he loves your locks the most. When he goes, oh my goodness, I like that short cut on you, but man, I miss the locks. Or, oh, okay, I see you got braids over your locks. Looks nice, but I miss your locks. He will always put your locks before any other hairstyle that you do. He will compliment it, yes, because hopefully you have a gentleman. But at the same time, he will always remind you that he either misses your locks or he loved your locks. Take heed of that, ladies. Pay attention. Number 4, he's religious. He really feels like finding a wife is a good thing. It is a gift from God. So therefore, he won't be so focused on your hair in your lock journey. He's going to be more focused on your heart, your mental, and how you treat him, because he knows that that is pleasing to God. It's more of the worldly guys that is so caught up in social media, caught up in rap songs, and caught up in gossip and magazines and TV videos, that they feel like, you know, their wife should look like a supermodel. We all know that that's just ridiculous. So when you find a religious guy who is looking for a wife, more than likely it's a good chance that he is more focused on other attributes of that woman than just her hair. And last but not least, he has confidence. When you find a man that has confidence, you can wear whatever hairstyle you want. It could be purple, it could be lime green, it could be short, bald like Amber Rose. You can have locks down to your knees. It doesn't matter, because it takes confidence to be able to rock those hairstyles, and he has confidence too, so he understands you. You guys are on the same mental wavelength. He's like, you know, do whatever you want to do with your, you know, with your hair. I have confidence. I can stand up to my boys. When my boys want to say, you know, make bald head jokes, I'm so confident in myself, I can shut that whole situation down, because this is my woman and this is what my woman wants to do, and I love her regardless. In turn, he will pour that confidence into you. Find a man who is so confident that he lets you do whatever you want to do. He's not worried about your hair or anything like that. Your lock journey goes so smooth. It's when you have that partner who's like, I don't know. What are you doing with your hair? I liked it better the other way. Why does your hair look like that? That's when the journey becomes, you know, pretty difficult. You have another hurdle to go over. Not only is the world judging you for your hair, so is your partner once you get home, and you don't need that. And bonus, if you can find a man that already have locks, because he already know what the journey is like, he already know what you're going through, he knows the strength and the tenacity and the patience it takes to grow a beautiful, luscious head of locks. That's perfect. If you guys are both locked and he encourages you to lock your hair, bam, that's like one of the best lock journeys that you can have. I can't even lie. With my partner, he actually told me that I needed to lock up. He was like, you know what? I think you would look really good with locks. You would rock it. It will make your life easier. You'll be done with the perms and the wigs and the weaves and the braids and dealing with these new age beauticians. He's like, I think you look dope with it. I think you look beautiful. Go ahead and do it. I got you. When you find a partner like that, your lock journey is just, it becomes chef kiss, because you have somebody in your corner, you got somebody on your side, and you know that your boo got you. So look for those attributes in men when you are looking for true love. So that's it, you guys. Tune in next time. We will be talking about more locks, more love. I will be showing you more lock hairstyle videos. I can't wait to create this community. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button for your girl. And I will see you next time. Bye.